Saving Morvern's rainforest is a landscape-scale rainforest restoration project. It covers the whole of the Morvern Peninsula, and our aims are to eradicate invasive rhododendron from the whole peninsula, and also to expand and restore the existing bits of rainforest habitat. Part of our approach, rather than just paying contractors to come in from elsewhere and clear rhododendron and then come back in a few months' time, we're actually training up local people, providing local green jobs for them to be able to build this skill base within the community itself.
I'm Clara Montgomery. I am from Morvern, and so I always have wanted to work on Morvern. I love it here, I've always loved it here. And then I've studied as a conservationist, like undergrad and masters, and done the whole going away and getting experience elsewhere, but I always wanted to come back here and work on this bit of land specifically, and working to give back to this bit of land that I love so much. So it was perfect for me that this opportunity arose to be able to do that.
I'm Eva, and I am the trainee with the Saving Morvern's Rainforest restoration team. The location is absolutely incredible. It's such a beautiful place, and I just thought, if I could work up there, the land is gorgeous, and it'd be an honour to be working to make it better. I don't think I really have words to describe how lucky I feel to be working on this project. Yeah, it's a real gift almost.
So I'm Julia, and I'm one of the restoration team workers. I'm just really interested in landscape scale ecological restoration, and so I was quite excited by this project. And yeah, working in a place like this, having this as your office is quite special. And yeah, I'm from the West Coast, so I feel quite connected to this place and this landscape here. I just feel happiest outdoors and spending time outdoors in nature. And I think by spending so much time doing outdoor activities, I feel driven and want to give back to this sort of work. Just because I spend so much time in these wild spaces, so I feel a certain obligation to give back. So that's definitely been a motivation for wanting to get into this work, for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm doing that, I'm doing that, I'm doing that.
It's hard. It is hard work. I think that's what you need to appreciate when you're thinking about people doing this in remote places where it's a long day to even get there and then get into it. And then it is physical hard work. There's midges, there's weather to contend with. Yeah, these guys are doing a good job. It's impressive.
I personally love that. I love that you finish a day's work and you can see what you've achieved in a day, and you feel just exhausted, but in a really good way afterwards. It feels good for your body. It feels like you'll live longer doing the roadies.
When I knew that the team that I was coming up to work with was all women, I was really excited to be part of that. I don't know, it's just something about working with an all-female team to accomplish a task like eradicating rhododendron from this area. It's going to be amazing.
I think it's quite rare that you have an all-female team, so I think it's quite empowering to have other females similar age and strong independent women, and it's a good team dynamic, and I'm quite excited to work on this project with other people who have similar interests and similar stages of life, I guess, as well. So yeah, excited to continue the project.
Even in the first week, we were all just laughing and joking, and we just feel we just clicked straight away. Everyone's really funny.
No!
When you can see that someone else is almost about to get a roadie out of the ground, you're go on, go on. Yeah, it's good. The team's good. Cracking.
This project has already created 7 jobs locally, and so that's brought people to the area. It's either given people that already live here the opportunity to work in nature conservation, or it's brought people to the area or brought people back to the area that grew up here. The contribution that this project is making to the community is really important.
It's not just given me an opportunity to come back, but it's brought other young people here who wouldn't have had any reason to come here and see this part of Scotland and consider working in this place. It's an example of something that you can get a job in, which is inspiring. It's like when you're thinking about what you want to do when you grow up, and that if you want to, you know that you want to be working here, it's really important to be able to see that there are ways that you can work where you're from. And for this to be like an example of that, I think is really great for people to see, especially for the younger generation to see.